Two of the top four seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Grab behind the line. It's McCulley. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
And the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The sure hands, it's Branch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Bulldogs look to confront here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They draw first blood in this national title game.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On 1st down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Klein. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac, all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Toss play, running right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Should be the last play of the quarter. They'll run it to the left. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Gives it to the back. Look out, room to run here. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up. Offense comes back out on the field. The last drive stalled and they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fire to the right side, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field. The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's McCulley. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
That's the first down and more. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards on first down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. But he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Wow, a kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's McCulley. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's McCulley. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Now here's the toss play. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit.
So now it's second and goal from the 6. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The sure hands. It's McCulley. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense.
Number 96 on the field goal.
He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 24-point margin after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Nice grab. It's Frazier. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's a toss play to the right. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Moore.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking to throw again. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
A situation any offense hopes never to face. 3rd and long, back inside their own 5-yard line. The defense could be aggressive. The offense has to play it very careful here and avoid a mistake. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
He's got room to run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Tailback has the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Moore. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Come to the line for second down and very short now. He snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. The offense starts with a short field. Toss play to the outside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense not pressing this time. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Escapes the pocket. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He makes the grab, but he could not